When I came in, I inherited some things. We inherited North Korea. That's going really well. We inherited horrible trade deals. That's going really well. Nobody knows what's happening behind the scenes, but these countries that have been really, they can't even, I don't blame them, I blame our people, but they have just been ripping us for years. They want to negotiate so badly, you have no idea. And we inherited a lot of different things, but of all of them, immigration makes the least sense. It is a hodgepodge of laws that have been put together over years, and we have to change it. It's so simple. It's called, I'm sorry, you can't come in. You have to go in through a legal process. You don't have to see a judge where the judge is going to take 3 years before you can come back. In the meantime, you never come back because you're already in the country. You're someplace in the country. And that would be bad, but it's really bad when it's a criminal. And we have plenty of them coming into the country this way. And they use the children. They use these young children for their own benefit. So we have to change the whole immigration picture. And we'll be able to do it. We need the border wall. We need the border. We need border security. And we need modern equipment. And we'll get it done. I have no doubt. Anybody else would like to say something? Anybody? Are we okay? We'll let these guys go out and have lunch. John?
Before you go, on trade, there are some people who are saying that your tariff threats threaten to plunge the economy into a recession. Harley-Davidson announced that it's moving a plant to Thailand. You've been very critical about that.
Harley-Davidson was going to do that. They announced it early this year. So Harley-Davidson is using that as an excuse. And I don't like that because I've been very good to Harley-Davidson, and they used it as an excuse. And I think the people that ride Harleys are not happy with Harley-Davidson, and I wouldn't be either. But mostly companies are coming back to our country. I was the one that explained to Harley about 100% tax in India, where they had a tariff of 100%, and I got it down to a much lower number. I think it's 50%, which is far too much, but they were paying 100% tariff. Now, Prime Minister Modi brought it way down, but it's still way too high. No, I will say this, John. Other countries are negotiating. And without tariffs, you could never do that. And if they don't want to negotiate, then we'll do the tariffs. And just remember, we're the bank. We're the bank that everybody wants to steal from and plunder. And it can't be that way anymore. We lost $500 billion last year with China. We lost $151 billion with the European Union, which puts up trade barriers so that our farmers can't trade. We can't send farm products in for the most part. It's very hard to send cars in. We have countries where, as an example, India, they charge up as much as 100% tariff. We want the tariffs removed. What I would like to do, and what I offered at the G7, you remember, I said, let's drop all tariffs and all barriers. Is everybody okay with that? And nobody said yes. I said, wait a minute, folks, you're complaining. No tariffs and no barriers. You're on your own. Let's do it. And it was like they couldn't leave the room fast enough.
And what do you say to people who say it's a risky business here, you could tip the economy into recession, and then what do you plan to do later this week?
We're so high up. We're so high up. We've picked up 40, if you look at the kind of numbers we've picked up, it's up almost 40%, the market. And that's not, the real market is the overall. And the overall is up much more than that. But we picked up about $8 trillion in value doing what we're doing. Now, we've got a little bit of uncertainty because of trade. To me, there's no uncertainty.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.